Hey everybody and good morning. This is Ralphie Draws, and for today we're gonna be continuing my portrait or my painting replication again of Saint Maximilian Mary Kolbe. So the last live stream I was able to finish the saint himself, and today we're gonna start on with the character at his back, none other than the Blessed Mother herself, the Immaculata whom Saint Maximilian had loved ever since he was a child. She'll be seen here with two crowns, a white crown and a red crown. And as I draw, I'm going to tell the story of what happened, why she had those two crowns, and what's hers, and how is it significant to Saint Maximilian. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's begin drawing. So throughout this live stream, I'm going to be using my Brutfuner colored pencils with the help of my Prismacolor white and black Premier colored pencils. Well, enough of the talking, let's get drawing. But first I need to sharpen my pencils, as always. Daily, daily, sing to me. So first we're going to draw the Immaculata's robe. Daily, daily, sing to Mary. So Our Lady's dressed entirely in a blue robe. Daily, daily, sing to Mary. There's a significance of the color blue here because on Saturday it's going to be the solemnity of the Assumption of Our Lady, and St. Maximilian's feast day, which is tomorrow, is the day of the vigil, or the vigil of the solemnity of Our Lady's Assumption into heaven. So it's a great tribute to Our Lady. So this portrait is not just only a great tribute to St. Maximilian, but also to Our Lady as well, the Immaculata, whom he have loved so much ever since he was a little boy. Okay, so we've got the details first on Our Lady's robe. We're going up, 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 and away. And then this part of the robe. Daily, daily, sing to Mary. Aaron Lumbang, hi, welcome to the live stream. Oh, daily, daily, sing to Mary. And then for the hair, the Blessed Mother. Then her face. Player LOL dash G2S. Hello! Welcome to the live stream. Alright. Daily, daily, sing to Mary, our loving mother. Ang puso ko'y nagpupuri, nagpupuri sa Panginoon. Nagagalak ang aking espiritu sa aking tagapagligtas, sapagkat nilingap niya kababang ang kanyang alipin. Magdadam pangalan mo sa mga bansa. Puso ko'y nagpupuri sa Panginoon. Nagagalak ang aking sa aking ang puso ko'y nagpupuri, pupuri sa Jonathan Carnero. Oy, welcome to the live stream. Puso ko'y nagpupuri, nagpupuri sa Panginoon. Nagagalak ang aking go. The Blessed Virgin Mary. Oh, she's not totally complete yet. There. And then we're just going to color on her flesh. Mary, Holy Mary, pray for me that I may be like Jesus. Mary, Holy Mary, Mother Mary, pray for me that I may be like Jesus. Virgin Mary. There we go. And we're just going to... Slay Rhea, I love your drawing. Thank you. Slay Rhea. Daily, daily, sing to Mary. Mm-hmm. Right. Then we're just going to draw this shade. Blue robe of Our Lady for those details. Daily, daily, sing to Mary, our loving mother. Then, okay. Now for the crowns. Daily, daily, sing to me. First, we're going to do the silver outlines. There. And then using my colored pencil, let's color it white. There we go. The white crown. And then next, let's do the red crown. go. The red crown. Hail, Holy Queen enthroned above, O Maria. Hail, Queen of mercy and of love, O Maria. Rainy Soup. Oh, Katie, you're here. Welcome to the live stream. You're just in time. I was gonna go out now, but I saw your live stream. Well, I've been live streaming since last Tuesday. And today is the... I'm not gonna do ASMR because it was only exclusive to my favorite saint, Saint Dominic. Anyway, he's already done, and now I'm back to the regular live streaming where I can finally talk and interact with all my friends. Okay. Here. The 2 crowns. What else? Yes, I attended this 2 ASMR ones, yeah. I did love doing ASMRs. I really wanted to explore, so that's why I started to try doing ASMR drawing, so I can relax also my voice, and at the same time, I want also to relax too. But anyways, though, now that ASMR days are over, and I decided to go back to the usual way that I live stream, drawing and talking. Okay, it's the Immaculata. And then I'm just gonna go have my water break, everybody. I'll be right back. And I'm back, everyone. Okay, from Rainy Soup 11. During the first one, I was confused and I asked if everything's okay. But after a while, I read the title and I realized it was an ASMR video. And yeah, take your time doing what you want. So this is for the belt of the Immaculata. The color. Thank you, Lord. Let's color it here. In Poland, their Marian advocate is Our Lady of Czestochowa, but in this picture, Our Lady, this is the apparition of Our Lady to Saint Maximilian Kolbe, when she asked him which among the crowns that he would like to choose. So that time, Saint Maximilian was in prayer. Formerly his name was Raymond because that was his name before he became a friar. He was praying in his room, and then Our Lady appeared to him, and that she showed him those two crowns. And then she asked him which among these he choose. She showed him the two crowns, the white crown symbolizing purity, and the red crown symbolizing martyrdom. Saint Maximilian, or Raymond, as he was when he was young, said, "I choose both of them." Our Lady smiled and disappeared. And that's where he realized that it's kind of like the fortune telling that it's kind of like a foretelling of the future that Saint Maximilian would die a martyr but will live a life of purity. Okay, just my electric eraser. There. And then, what else? Let's now color Our Lady's robe. But first we need to put in the details, the dark details first of the robe of Our Lady before we color her. Daily, daily, sing to Mary. I'm thinking to do boxing, but it's out of my comfort zone, lol. Boxing? You mean the sport? If not the sport, then it's something that you do in school or bullies. I really discourage you doing that, Katie. Like, doing boxing for some... Boxing for a sport would be fine, but it's kind of like pretty dangerous because it's kind of like it's going to take a lot of risks in health. Especially there are those here in the Philippines, there's some reports, if I'm not mistaken, that students died or they became much more of a bully because they do boxing. Oh, sports. Yeah. If it is sports, then well and good. Because boxing's really... And besides, boxing is an ancient sport, according to my teachers before. Okay, let's give the red crown a bit of a pizzazz. And the white crown too. There. Just a bit of pizzazz. I forgot to ask, who are you drawing? Oh, Katie, this is Saint Maximilian Mary Kolbe, the martyr of Auschwitz, Poland. He is the saint whose feast day is going to be celebrated tomorrow. And his feast day was days after St. Dominic's. The martyr of Auschwitz, Poland. He was one of those who died during the Second World War, and he founded a group called the Knights of the Immaculate Mary, of the Immaculata, dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary, whom he loved so much ever since he was a little boy. And right now, I'm drawing the Immaculata. Happy feast day, thanks. To all the parishes who are dedicated to St. Maximilian Mary Kolbe, for especially whose tomorrow is his feast day, a blessed feast day to all of you. But mainly, I'm drawing the Blessed Virgin Mary because she also has a feast day tomorrow, on Saturday. It's her assumption into heaven when she went back to God, body and soul, in heaven. Panginoong Maria, napupuno ka ng sumasayo, bukod kang pinagpala sa babaeng lahat. At pinagpala naman ang iyong anak na si Jesus. Santa Maria, Ina ng Diyos, ipanalangin mo kaming makasalanan ngayon at kung kami mamamatay. Amen. Ave Maria. Have you tried to draw an angel? I think about them have been in the Bible. Someone drew according to the Bible. It's way different than what angels are depicted normally. I haven't tried to draw an angel yet, Katie, but I'm going to try to consider drawing 3 archangels in the next live stream. 3 beautiful archangels, but most probably the ones that we saw on Facebook and social media, how the Bible depicts them, that is the highest choir of angels, the seraphs or the seraphim. That's how if I'm not mistaken, that's the seraphim. But yeah, I did research thoroughly, and I did some thorough research, and then it was proven that it was the seraphim, the first choir, the first angelic choir, the highest angelic choir. Yeah. Now let's color the Blessed Virgin Mary's robe, outer robe, with a bit of the sky blue. Later, I'll be back again this afternoon here in the Philippines for me to continue on the live stream of St. Maximilian Mary Kolbe. And we're gonna finally finish his portrait. Anyways, this is one of the simplest portraits I've ever found, and it's easy for me to do, and I know that I'm gonna be finished in due time. But anyways, let's just finish the let's just finish the Blessed Virgin Mary first. On Saturday, it's going to be her feast day, the solemnity of her assumption into heaven. And it's a perfect fitting to add to this portrait of St. Maximilian Mary Kolbe, the founder of the Knights of the Immaculate. Oh, okay, one of my friends is already preparing for Christmas. Oh, Christmas! Speaking of Christmas, I won a contest before, a Christmas art contest, wherein we get to depict, we were asked then, the task then is for us to draw how we think Christmas is. So what I did is, I drew my depiction of Christmas, which is the birth of Christ. And I used Bartolome Esteban Murillo's Adoration of the Shepherds for reference. Especially, I got all the main figures there. Baby Jesus, Mary, Joseph, the shepherds, then some of the animals inside the barn. And I put them into one picture. And afterwards, I drew the 3 kings. The 3 kings in silhouettes, and the city of Bethlehem on the other side. That's the one I drew for Christmas. And because of that, I won. I was the runner-up, or I won 2nd place. I was the runner-up. Well, I would have done Santa Claus, but what's closer to my heart was the birth of Jesus, so that's what I did, Katie. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, indeed. I couldn't think of any other prompt for Christmas, but rather than the birth of Jesus. So that's what I did for Christmas, and eventually everybody liked it. And eventually, BMD was one of the judges. He's one of the judges. He's actually one of the judges, so I said to myself that time, I really have to do my best because BMD's really one of the judges and I don't want to disappoint him. And eventually, thanks God, I really didn't disappoint him after all. BMD? Yes, I'm not mistaken, BMD. BMD was one of the judges that time. It was the year 2024 when that Christmas contest was held. It was actually a fellow YouTuber who also joins in the live stream of BMD, but unfortunately she couldn't do it now because she's super busy with work. But I do hope one day she'll be able to post her artwork someday during her spare time or vacation. Yes, Katie. BMD's one of the judges, I'm telling you. What he told me then when I won, after the victory, he said, I didn't know that that was your artwork, Ralph, the nativity thingy. But when after hearing the announcement of names and you were the winner, and I realized that, oh, that was your artwork after all. That was Ralph's artwork after all, BMD told me that. BMD told me that. I never expected that, LOL, but it's fine and congrats for winning. Thanks, Katie. Boy, it took me how many pencils? But you know, Katie, it was worth the pencils that I've sharpened all along. I did sharpen a lot of pencils. I did a lot of sketches the days before, the nights before. And those days were worth it. And thank you so much for your Thank you so much. Anyway, for your sincere appreciation. So I'm gonna live stream later this morning. Then afterwards, I'm gonna go have my snacks, and I'm gonna be back and by after lunch for another session of this drawing. Wait, so does that mean you already saw BMD's face before? Did he do a face reveal? No. BMD never reveals his face. Because I remembered what he said. He's a shy guy. He's an introvert. He's a shy guy, but he's really sweet, I'm telling you. He doesn't want to show himself in camera, but he just want to show it. He just want to live stream by his voice and his cute little hands doing the drawing. I really mean cute. BMD has cuter hands than me. See? My hands are kind of like old and crusty. BMD's hands are nicer than mine, I have to admit. But anyways, we're almost finished with the Immaculate Virgin Mary. And if you can see these outlines under her, I have seen your face though, but it's okay if BMD doesn't want to show his face, and both of your hands are similar though. Kinda pretty, kinda. But anyways, I'm kind of like almost done with this portrait. There. And for the additional part, I'm gonna draw the Sacred Heart. So it's Jesus's heart. Oh, and here's the most difficult thing about drawing the heart of Jesus. It's his crown of thorns. You should like and light yellow around the halo. Oh, great idea, Katie. All right, so let's do a light yellow on the halos of Saint Maximilian and the Virgin Mary. Anyways, a little trivia about Saint Maximilian Kolbe. He is a Franciscan conventual friar. Was arrested during the time of the World War II because of those Nazis, and he was martyred on August 14th. I forgot the year already. And the cause of his death, he was given a carbolic injection. He was given a carbolic injection by the soldiers that time during the war. On August 15th, the day after he was killed, his body, along with the other criminals who were executed, were cremated. But all that we know is that I couldn't remember what specific relic did Saint Maximilian left behind, but I think his prisoner's uniform is one of them, and some of the books that he had written. But most probably, okay. Then the crown of thorns. Oh Jesus, ilumina aquí sugatan puso. And then just a bit of some yellowish thing. Okay, then I think I went way too much on this, on the crown of thorns. Let's draw it again. I'm uncertain why there's a crown of thorns in this reference photo that I got for St. Maximilian Mary Kolbe, but yeah, the Virgin Mary, St. Maximilian is very close to the Sacred Heart. I'll go now. See you later and take care. Bye. Thanks for joining in, Katie. See you later. And then the blood, the sacred blood from the Sacred Heart. Finally, the fire of perfect charity. Okay. And some final details on the Blessed Virgin Mary. The Immaculata. Immaculate Mary, your praises we sing. You reign now in splendor with Jesus our King. Ave, Ave, Ave Maria. Ave, Ave Maria. And here we go. So it's the Blessed Virgin Mary and the Sacred Heart. And some bit more details here. The robe of Our Lady. And some white. There we go. So the Blessed Virgin Mary, St. Maximilian Kolbe, and the Sacred Heart. So this is the first part of my live streaming today. I'll be back later this afternoon for the for the last part, we're gonna draw the prison bars, then the smoky factory, some Mount Fuji and some sakuras, and finally the rest of the portrait. And it's finally complete. So to everyone who tuned into my live stream for this morning, thank you so much for tuning in to Ralphie Draws, and I do hope I'll be able to see you guys later for the second part of my live stream for today. My fellow Filipinos, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay dito sa aking channel, Ralphie Draws, sa saan pa ninyo mas marami pa akong mga drawings na gagawin. So this is Ralphie Draws saying God bless you all, stay safe, have a great day ahead. And for those who are going to be joining me in my live stream this afternoon, I'm going to see you guys. Bye!